The way they treated you had almost nothing to do with you, your value, your worth, your lovability. What it had everything to do with was this. At some point, you became a mirror. And not the kind of mirror they wanted. Not the kind that reflected back the perfect, admirable, superior image they needed to maintain the construction. You became the kind of mirror that threatened to show them what was actually there. And that perceived threat is what activated the collapse we are going to talk about today. Because a narcissist's hidden collapse is not something that happens once. It is not a breakdown you would have witnessed clearly if you had only looked harder. It is a constant, ongoing process happening beneath the surface of every interaction. A structural instability that they are managing every single moment of every single day. And the way they manage it, the primary mechanism, the tool they reach for first, last, and always is you, or whoever is in your position, the person closest to them, the person most available to either feed the construction or threaten it. You were not a partner to them in the way you understand partnership. You were a regulator. You were the system they used to keep the collapse from becoming visible. And when you stopped being able to do that, when your own truth, your own needs, your own quiet refusal to keep shrinking became too loud, the hidden collapse started becoming less hidden. And what came out of them then felt like cruelty, felt like punishment, felt sometimes like something almost inhuman. It was not inhuman. It was a system fighting for its survival. And in the sections that follow, I am going to show you exactly how that system works. 5 specific mechanisms, 5 things that were happening inside them that you were never supposed to see. And by the time we are finished, you will not just understand what happened to you. You will understand why you are not and never were the broken one in that story. And I want you to pay attention here, because this one is the one that caused you the most confusion inside the relationship. The one that made you question your memory, your perception, your sanity. The first hidden collapse mechanism of a narcissist is this. They do not have a stable sense of self without external input. And I do not mean that the way a confidence coach means it when they say everyone needs validation sometimes. I mean it in a structural, neurological, moment-to-moment way. I mean that when a narcissist is alone, truly alone, no audience, no mirror, no one to perform for, they experience something that most people will never experience, a kind of internal emptiness so profound it borders on non-existence. Psychologists call it ego fragility. Some researchers describe it as an identity vacuum. What it feels like from the inside, based on everything we understand about narcissistic architecture, is something close to dissolving. Like the edges of the self start to blur, like there is no floor beneath them. This is why they cannot be alone for long. This is why they always need someone in orbit. This is why even when they treated you with contempt, they could not let you go. Not because they loved you the way you understood love, but because you were keeping them solid. Your attention, your reactions, your presence, even your pain was input and input and input. Input kept the construction from collapsing inward. Now, here is the scene I want you to imagine, because I know you have lived some version of this. You are in an argument with them, a real one. Not the small daily negotiations, but a real confrontation, where you are saying something true, something you have held inside for months, and you can see that it is landing.